Hey everybody, it is Wednesday, September 23rd of 2020. Got a few things to say about the console pre-orders, a little bit to say about Microsoft buying Bethesda, and a couple of ramblings and rumblings and musings from a dirty old man. Stick around. Welcome back, everybody. If this is your first time to this channel, go ahead and hit like on this video, hit subscribe. You don't want to miss anything. It's Big Lip Radio. You got us over at BigLipRadio.com. All of our podcasts, our Tuesday live show, or which becomes our audio podcast the following day, and lip service, where you could pay for the good stuff, not the usual crap we serve up. And anyway, yeah, hit like and subscribe and become part of the show. We're very interactive with our listeners, and it's a fun time. Okay, let's talk, man. The pre-orders went down for PS5 and Xbox Series X. First of all, can we talk about what a horrible name that is? Series X. Okay, we had the original Xbox. I've got mine down there. And, wow, it was great. So now they said, okay, we're going to do this again. We're going to have the Xbox 360. We're the other 358 Xboxes. I mean, you jumped straight to 360. The idea was it was a complete entertainment hub for your home. It covers all 360 degrees of your entertainment needs. All right, I get that. Now, Xbox One comes out. We're like, we already got an Xbox One. Well, no, this is the one device that you're going to need for your entertainment hub. Okay. All right, so I'm noticing a pattern here. So then they come out with their newest one. Just went on pre-order this week. The Xbox Series X. Not to be confused with the upgraded Xbox One X. How are you going to keep them all in line? The marketing is horrendous. It's flawed. What are you going to do? PlayStation has PlayStation 9 copyrighted all the way down to the current PlayStation 5 that just went on pre-order. Now, everybody's upset, me a little bit too, that you couldn't really get in on the pre-orders. The pre-orders were kind of muffed, and really there's no way you're not gonna biff it. And now, if you want your brand new console, you can get it. $700 on up, $1,400. I mean, I've seen some hellacious prices for the new consoles. Hey, they're $500, folks. And everyone's like, well, how do you avoid doing that? Here's the easy way to avoid doing this. And we did talk about this last night on the podcast, if you did download and listen to it. But what you do is, I've got a saying where everything is better, but not as good. And you know it's better that you can sit home, grab your phone, get your Xbox. That's better. But it's not as good as lining up 6 hours before midnight at the store so that you can purchase your pre-order, boom, right at midnight. I mean, how much fun was that? I mean, we did it for Star Wars movies. Those of us in 1999, I might have camped out for a day to get to see Phantom Menace, because you got to get in there early and often to see Phantom Menace. And I might have been in line to do that, me and my buddy Dan. And you know, back before pre-orders, when these things went on sale the morning they were released, the stores had them for a week, 3 days, 2 days before they'd go on sale, and then they'd all just release them at the same time. I remember for the PlayStation 2, me and my buddy John, we were working swing shift. We got off work at 11 o'clock. We went down to Kmart in the ghetto, because I scouted it out. They had 6 PlayStation 2s. I said, I'm getting me a PlayStation 2. John goes, I want one. I said, well, come hang out with me, man. I had my Game Boy Advance. Was it Advance? Might have been Game Boy Color. Don't remember. But anyway, I had my Game Boy, whatever version it was. And at 11:30, 1 and 2, in line, me and John. And we sat there. And about 3 o'clock, people started rolling up. And then at about 7:30, manager shows up. He says, what are you guys waiting for? There's about 18 of us in line at that point. And I said, well, you have 6 PlayStation 2s. We're here to buy them. He said, oh, well, we'll do a raffle. I said, oh, wait a minute. So some of these guys just walked up. John and I, we've been here since 11:30. Manager looked at me and said, what, you going to tell the rest of these guys I got to go home? I said, yes. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Made the old slashing mark with the arm. You can't argue with the slashing mark. When you do that slashing mark, that's it. So the rest of you, you got a half hour to find your place to get your PlayStation 2 because you ain't getting it here. They rolled out. We got our PlayStations, and it was fun. It was an experience. Sure, I got it home. I got, I can't even remember what games I got with it. But I got it home, opened it up, set it up, played with it, slept for 3 hours, went into work, just dragging ass. John and I just high-fiving. It was awesome. Not as good as sitting home, hitting your phone and getting a pre-order, but so much better. And that's what you got to do. If you say pre-orders going on sale at midnight, show up down at your retailer. They want to open at midnight to sell it to you, or when they open up at 7 in the morning and you're waiting there, get your pre-order. That's the fun way to do things. And the scalpers don't get all theirs. Sure, they're going to pay bums to wait in line. You can't eliminate it 100%, but you can certainly do a lot better than online ordering. All right, so people say the console wars are over. This generation, have we heard it? Last generation, they're full of crap. Console wars are not over, and we better hope they're not over, because the competition creates quality. You look back, oh, just got in my Game Informer. Of course, you know I've got Game Informer. Go to GameStop all the time. I don't know what's up with GameStop. I love it. Everybody else likes to talk crap about it. I love GameStop. They got all the greatest stuff there. They've got collectibles, and they got toys, and they got video games, and they got used video games. And they sell some of their used video games cheap. You know, buy 2, get 1 free. And they're only, you know, $4 to $10 a piece to begin with. So you're walking away with 3 of them for under $20. Come on, who can't love that? I know when you trade your stuff in, you get gypped. I get it, and that's the only bad part about it. They try to oversell. I'll grant you that. Doesn't matter. It's still a wonderful experience, and I love going there every damn time. So anyway, Game Informer, not even 100 pages. Hello, October's coming up. I remember EGM, back when there was competition, the console wars, okay, back when you had Genesis against Super Nintendo, against the 32X. The Saturn and PlayStation were just about to come out. And you had all these systems. You had Game Boy, you had Game Gear, you had the Jaguar, you had the CDI, you had all of these systems. And they're all vying for market space and shelf space. EGM, for several years in a row, in the third quarter, those magazines would be 400 pages. Dude, this ain't 400 pages. Don't get me wrong, I'll read every word in it. But it ain't 400 pages. So you get what you get, but competition matters. It does matter. So let's talk about competition. Microsoft, the day before their pre-orders go online, announces they bought Bethesda. Now, I love them. Doom, Wolfenstein. These are games I love to death. Of course, you got Elder Scrolls I'm not really interested in. You got Fallout. Not my cup of tea. Well, Fallout 3 did look pretty good. I'll probably end up picking that up at some point. But the bottom line is, these properties matter to a lot of people. And Sony went and took Spider-Man exclusive. Hey, I've been playing Spider-Man games since the 2600. Okay? If Sony, after 40 years, can decide to make their game exclusive, well, Microsoft owns Bethesda. They can go ahead and make those games exclusive if they want. And you little crybabies on Twitter, you're just going to have to deal with it. I don't mind. I'm a Microsoft guy, Xbox guy. Don't get me wrong, I'll eventually have a PlayStation 5. And I got my PlayStation 4 2 years ago. But I get Xbox first. Xbox is where my loyalty lies. It's got a better online experience, better user interface. Forza, how many Forza games do we have? 2 Forzas and 2 Forza Horizons. How many Gran Turismo games did the PS4 have? They had that half-ass Gran Turismo Sport, and that was it. How disappointed would I have been if I got the PS4 to wait on Gran Turismo? Well, Forza's not as good as Gran Turismo, and I'll tell you that right off the bat. But I'll take 4 9.5 games over 1 10 any day. And let's face it, Gran Turismo Sport was not a 10. It was fine for what it was, wasn't a 10. So anyway, competition makes things better. Sony's not going to take this laying down. Okay, Microsoft has Bethesda. Is Doom going to be exclusive? Nobody knows. The Phil Spencer of Microsoft said they're going to honor existing contracts, and then they're going to take a case-by-case basis. So you can bet your ass some of it's going to be exclusive, some of it's going to be just the way it's always been, and some of it's going to be a better experience on Xbox. It's going to be bigger with earlier and more DLCs and stuff like that. It's all good for me. I'm an Xbox guy. I'm also a PlayStation guy, but Xbox is my preferred console of choice. And the console wars matter. So, let's all rally around the console wars. Pick your guy and let's get on Twitter and hash it out. It's fun. The console wars are fun, and I've been involved in the console wars since the Atari 2600 against the Intellivision. Can you imagine? That was like 40 years ago. Wow, 42 years ago, really. That I've been involved in the console wars, man. I take Atari over Intellivision, and, I take, Nintendo. Everybody loved Nintendo, and nobody even knew what a Master System was. However, I was a Genesis guy. Took that over to the Super Nintendo. And I think if you look back, history proves me right. Road Rash, Streets of Rage. These, as great as Mario is, and as legendary as Mario is, and, Mario Kart, all that, I get it. It's not as good of an experience as what I was having on a Genesis. Okay, I was a PlayStation guy over the GameCube, which I had, and the original Xbox, which I also had. But it's just it. I was a PlayStation 1 and 2 guy. From there, I was an Xbox guy, 360 and on up to current. I don't have my pre-order yet, and Xbox is doing something right with that All Access. 2 different bundles, man. You got the Xbox S, Series S, no disc, but it's $300, and it's made for 1080 TVs. I still play on a 1080 TV, and as embarrassing as this is to admit, because I'm a dude, I'm an old dude, and my eyes are bad, right? I can't tell the difference between 1080 and 4K. I really can't. If the thing had a disc drive so I could play my old games, I would absolutely do it. However, I got to go with the Xbox Series X because I need the disc drive. I've got a lot of physical media. But check out what Sony's doing. Usually they give away 2 free games to their PS Plus members every month. Now, the PS5 is backwards compatible with the PS4. What they're doing right now is they're hand-picking 18 of their best PS4 games to go along in the month of November. Everybody who gets one in November, you guys who are getting yours at Christmas, you're kind of screwed. But 18 games you can go ahead and lay claim to they're yours for as long as your membership is current. And, you know, you got Days Gone, Spider-Man. I mean, all the big ones are on there. Some of them, if you're a long-time member like I am, I've been a PS Plus member for 8 years, 9 years. And some of them are games you already have, maybe half dozen out of the 18. But it's all top-shelf stuff, man. Second Son, right away from the very earliest stuff. So if you're jumping on the PlayStation bandwagon, you're going to have a lot of stuff to play right off the bat without even having to buy any software. Which is good, because if you're getting the all-access pass from Xbox, well, you've got access to hundreds of games. Boom, day one, as soon as you plug it in. All right, well, that's my ramblings, man. I hope I made sense. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. And everybody, thank you for listening. And click subscribe, click the like button. It all matters. I need it. Everybody needs it. So anyway, check that out. Go to BigLipRadio.com. Check out Lip Service, which is our paid service. We got a lot of cool content behind that inexpensive paywall. And we're all going to kick back, relax, and have a great time. And Pappa J will see you next time.